Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of yous are well. Hopefully, all of yous have had a fantastic Wednesday, wherever you are around the world. And yes, you are reading it correctly. The Reds are in yet another semi-final under Jurgen Klopp. As, as you can hear, the repeat of my stream. There we go. Let me turn that off. But yes, as you can already tell, Liverpool are through to yet another semi-final under Jurgen Klopp. Again, Liverpool 2.0's first semi-final. But also saying that Liverpool did very much play like Liverpool 1.0 tonight. It was very, very good in that aspect of things as well. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Good evening, press. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Good seeing you in the chat. Zane as well. Good seeing you in. Yeah, saying let's go. Let's get into it. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And press saying the energy was 100 times better. Yeah, no, it was. I think that the game on the weekend, like, again, it could be very different after Saturday, depending on the Arsenal results again, but it did feel like you're going to probably give the boys a proper talking to or a proper smack in that sense. Excuse me. But it did feel like there has been some sort of change tonight. Again, like from minute one to the full to the full time, it just felt that Liverpool were levels above West Ham. And again, that obviously there's rumours of West Ham having a bug at the moment going through their camp, but still Liverpool were miles better than West Ham tonight, and the scoreline does reflect that as well. What should have been the scoreline against Manchester United as well, but still, look, at the end of the day, Liverpool into a semi-final yet again, and now it's a great, a golden opportunity, I should say, for Liverpool 2.0 to actually get a trophy under their belts, considering, again, Jurgen speaking about this is Liverpool 2.0's first season together, and what a better opportunity than to go on and win the Carabao Cup, or the League Cup, I should realistically call it. It is a great opportunity to do that because, again, look how many times somebody like a City or Chelsea have gone on to win that trophy and to go on to win, an important trophy elsewhere in terms of, again, either Premier League or European trophy in that sense as well. And Liverpool very much have that opportunity this season. Liverpool at the minute are fighting on all fronts. We're fighting, obviously we've got FA Cup in 2 weeks' time, obviously still fighting in the league, obviously fighting at the top, and obviously the Europa League as well. So there is definitely a competition there this season for places in the Liverpool team, and just in general as well. Liverpool are fighting for everything as well, but felt like the 17-18 Liverpool tonight, where we would play heavy metal counter-attack. Yeah, obviously a bit of different in personnel as well in certain areas. Obviously Darwin on the left today, Cody Gakpo through the middle, obviously Harvey Elliott right wing, and then Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. And I think Jurgen has a massive headache for Arsenal on what's his midfield going to be as well, because yes, Szoboszlai has played reasonably well since he's joined Liverpool. I said reasonably well. He's been brilliant, hasn't he? Apart from the last couple of games, Gravenberch likewise has been brilliant. Curtis Jones tonight again just showed. For me, he's my man of the match for the game. I thought him and Harvey Elliott were outstanding tonight. But again, it goes to show, who does he drop? I'd say at the minute, probably Endo starts in the six. So then again, Szoboszlai, Endo, and then who's on the left hand side for Liverpool? Is it Gravenberch or Curtis Jones? And I'd say probably for Arsenal, I would put Curtis Jones in the 8. If I'm being honest, the draw is currently going on as well. So if you do see my head pivot, is that Liverpool? Middlesbrough. Hang on a minute, chat. So Middlesbrough's just come out. Is that Chelsea? Yeah, there is Chelsea. So we got Fulham in the semi-finals. So I'll take that. You know, I did want Chelsea, to be fair. But I'll take that. We've got Chelsea. We've got Steve. The draw has already taken place. Liverpool have Fulham in the semi-finals. Literally just happened. As you know, as we just said it, I believe Liverpool are at home first in the first leg. So not the best, because I always like to be second. To be fair, is it 2 legs, chat? The semi-final? I don't know whether they've changed that rule, but I believe it. I believe we got 2 legs. Anyway, it is 2 legs. I've just seen it on the telly. So again, big games for Liverpool coming up for sure. What else we have? Nunes suits the left, in my opinion. Diaz is the problem with what I've seen tonight. It could be, yeah. Again, I don't think, though, Darwin plays. I don't think Darwin starts against Arsenal. Even though I think Darwin had a really, really good game tonight, he's unlucky not to get a goal as well. For me, I think Darwin was very much unlucky not to get a goal tonight. I thought he was really, really good on the left. Or obviously Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo in that sense as well. I think personally it was that right balance as well, and I think that for me it's interesting what Jurgen will do. But I think against Arsenal, I think he plays Cody Gakpo up top with Lucho on the side, and the front three will be Salah, Lucho, and Cody Gakpo. I don't think we'll see Darwin start, if I'm being honest, against Arsenal, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. And maybe Jurgen might have seen it tonight and gone, right, Darwin's on the left from now on. The most complete and enjoyable performance of the season so far for Zayn. Yeah, it could be up there for sure. 100%. We got Fulham. Yeah, we had to have Fulham. Fulham at home first. Yeah, is at home first. So again, look, it's better to be away first, I would say, and then home second. But again, if Liverpool can get the game done in the first leg, hopefully that'll be a massive positive. Again, but obviously I think that's another game where Mo Salah misses. I think. I'm not too sure on that. Just trying to think in my head. Yeah, Mo Salah will miss the first leg for sure. I don't know about the second leg because I think they're 2 weeks apart. So again, might not be 2 Wembley legs. Is it at Wembley, chat? If anyone could let us know, then let me know. I've always thought that it's at one at Anfield and then one at Fulham's ground as well. I don't know whether or not if that's true. I don't think it's 2 Wembley games. I'd be surprised at that if that was the case. But again, not too sure. We will beat Fulham and win the whole lot, hopefully, mate. Again, I bloody do hope so. Also, as well, I won't do shout outs like that. Mate, again, I'm not going to bring your comment up, but yeah, I'm not going to shout out. To be fair, I don't do that unless it's obviously someone that I know and have been in the chat. Again, if we collab together, sure, I'll happily do that, but I'm not just going to randomly do that, unfortunately, mate. How you feeling, Colin? Sounding a wee better? I am feeling better. I do have to drink water a lot at the minute, so if you see me supping quite a lot, that's the reason why, because it's just with me talking, it just goes dry so quick. So yeah, apologies. And it is water in a Ribena bottle. Yeah, so brilliant. But yeah, thanks, Doug. It is slowly getting better. Anyway, and also it helps as well. The fact I've had a haircut and being able to go to a haircut as well. But yeah, thank God anyway. But shout out to all the Liverpool fans who wanted Salah sold at the weekend. Yeah, again, we don't need to name names. We know who they are. And yeah, look, can't help those people, unfortunately. People will blame it on certain other things, like I've already seen today. They, the excuse video, or the what's name of the reason why they shouted those those words out and so on. Look, people are can be emotional, and absolutely 100%. That's what makes football reactions good. Excuse me. But I think sometimes you just need to calm down in certain situations. But still, look, I think that many people are right for their own opinion, but some opinions are stupid. Anfield and Craven Cottage, yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Tom, as well. Hopefully doing well, mate. Because, yeah, obviously would have liked to play Hughes, but obviously Jordan Pickford bottled it last night as well. But look, at the end of the day, gotta wait till next year as well, anyway. But Chris is in saying, just come in from work. I can't lie, I expected us to win on penalties. Brilliant performance. Yeah. But to be fair, West Ham never turned up as well. Like, look, Liverpool had to do our job, and that's the main important thing. Again, Liverpool had to do their job. But West Ham were poor, and they were really, really poor. It wasn't great by any means, but yeah, it's again, Liverpool move on to the semis against Fulham now, and we just take it game by game now, because again, Arsenal on Saturday, that could potentially open things massively for Liverpool in terms of, again, Premier League title race or whatever. Like, Liverpool could, in theory, start to open a gap, because then I know you'd only be 2 points ahead of Arsenal properly then, but still, you're ahead of City even more. I think if we were to beat Arsenal, I think Villa would probably be above Arsenal if they win on Friday night. So again, that's another thing to take into consideration, obviously, with Villa being around there as well. So again, it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks for sure, chat. Again, obviously, because we got Burnley as well, which doesn't help. Burnley on friggin' Boxing Day. Shout out to Wataru Endo, absolute TM masterclass. Yeah, again, he does quite well in the cups, to be fair. But yeah, obviously, we'll probably play as well on Saturday. Darwin looked really good on the left tonight. All was missing was a goal from him. Absolutely agree with it, Barry. Would not disagree. I think, to be fair, after we spoke about Darwin and we spoke about what Liverpool could do, it was good to see the fact that Darwin had a good performance, and look, it was that just the goal was missing tonight. And he almost got it, because of course he hit the post, so not too bad in that sense as well. But good evening, Panav, as well. Hopefully doing well, mate. Good seeing you as well. Hi to Panav. Fulham in the semis, yes, Avenger. It is Fulham in the semis at Anfield first as well. Yo, Doug, how are you and the fam as well? From Panav. Chelsea in the final again, an annual penalty shootout. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Tom as well. All right, Panav. Darwin shooting with a yard for the yard step is better than striker Darwin. I still don't know, see, because I like striker Darwin. I really, really do. But I think striker Darwin is good against an Arsenal or a City or someone like that. You're going to be, there's going to be space in behind. I think against 11 men Manchester United, or that type of defense, again, it's not good for a player like that. I think looking back at it now, that game on Saturday would have been perfect for Jota. Absolutely, 100% would have been unbelievable for Diogo Jota, for sure. But yeah, I could get what you mean. But they press as well. Good evening, Luke, as well. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Yeah. Well, again, wasn't you just on with Ricky? Or again, I'm not too sure. I'd only seen the channel was live. But yeah, good seeing you, Luke, as well. Hopefully doing well, mate. But overall, though, chat, standouts, like I mentioned, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, for me, were the standouts for us tonight. I think Curtis Jones will be screaming at Jurgen Klopp for the weekend to go, look, like, surely I start after that performance. And I do think, and this might be mad to say, when Liverpool have their best team available at the moment, at the current stage of things, I think the most balanced midfield for Liverpool is Alexis McAllister DM, Curtis Jones left-sided centre mid, and Dominic Szoboszlai right centre mid. Now that's mad for me to say because I love Ryan Gravenberch. I think Gravenberch is amazing, but I think Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai, they level each other out in terms of pressing, and I think that them two together is unbelievable. Now, the last thing they played apart from tonight together was obviously against Manchester City. It didn't work that time, but I think against Arsenal, I think it will as well. Obviously, with their midfield, obviously Havertz, Odegaard, and Rice, the midfield is going to be so crucial for the weekend. And you do look at that, and it is the biggest headache for Jurgen, because I think frontline writes itself again, I think, for the weekend. I think the two that started tonight, even though I said that, I don't think Darwin starts on the weekend, I think Jurgen has a weird plan that he's going to start Cody in the false nine, and then obviously Lucho on the left. I would still start Darwin personally, but I just can't see Jurgen doing it. And then that midfield. I think the midfield is the biggest gamble for Liverpool. Liverpool could go with Endo, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, but I think similar to what we saw against Manchester City, when Gravenberch came on, he changed the game for Liverpool. And that's what I think they have to do again. I think you keep Gravenberch on the bench and use it. We use impact substitutes so well this season. I think Harvey Elliott, Ryan Gravenberch, and Darwin Núñez, potentially, if he doesn't start against Arsenal, use those three to be the super subs against Arsenal. And if we need it, because, again, we may not need it, but, again, it's going to be a very tough game on Saturday. Anyway, but look, overall, those two were unbelievable tonight. Darwin Núñez was really, really good. Joe Gomez as well, I want to quickly talk about. When he gets his goal, I want Anfield to absolutely erupt. When he's getting closer and closer and closer. It was like when was it? Joel Matip, was it against Leeds, when he consistently tried to to score against it. Look, what season was that? Was it 21-22? Yeah, it was, when Joel Matip just kept on trying to score, and then he finally scored, and it was really, really good to obviously witness that as well. But again, like, at the end of the day, hopefully Liverpool can, replicate that and obviously offer Joe Gomez a goal eventually, like maybe a penalty shootout winner anyway. But would you start Núñez or bring him off the bench against Arsenal? I personally start him, but again, like, whether or not Liverpool do that is another question as well. But Jackson as well. Evening, Jack. Obviously, you were at the game as well. Big win, massive win as well. And obviously, Arthur's come in. So good evening, Arthur. Obviously, saying it looks like Middlesbrough Fulham final. Very funny. The second thing, West Ham were terrible. They were terrible. I'm not even going to lie about that, but I think Liverpool made them bad as well, to be fair. And Leeds United are the best team on Merseyside. Yeah, again, the bin, lads. Again, the absolute bin. Jack, how was the atmosphere as well? Judging from, obviously, the TV, it was a lot better than what it was against Manchester United. But yeah, Jack, let us know. I know Jack was in, were you in the same seats? I think against Leicester when Szoboszlai scored his banger, so two bangers, in the same seat for Jack, to be fair, as well. But look, overall, most important thing as well, no injuries by the looks of things again. So that's great to hear as well. I think Jurgen just said that again, everyone's okay in that. So good news on that front. But overall, look, Saturday is such a big game again. In terms of the title race, in terms of even top four race, because the way it's going at the minute, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, and Villa at the minute are the table will split soon. Like that's the thing. It'll be whoever's going properly for the title will soon to go. And this game, I think, is a big indication. Sorry, chat. Is a big indication on what will happen next in the title race. If Liverpool win, you then hope Liverpool can then push even more. Could Liverpool then go on to get a 4 point, a 5 point, a 6 point, 7 point gap from Arsenal in that sense of things? And with games coming thick and fast as well, it then pens the question of, again, how far can this Liverpool team get? Because for me, I think Liverpool can go all the way to fighting for a title. I'm not saying we're going to win the title, not yet anyway, because I have no proof of that. But I think we said it on the Darwin Núñez show, stats-wise and statistic-wise, Liverpool are in for the run-in for this title. And if we can just fix a few things, go on to, get a centre-back in or a left-back that we kind of want, or a DM, which we obviously will do DM shows as well coming up in January. But it's then, if Liverpool can get the final couple of pieces of the jigsaw, we're saying Liverpool can't go on, a magical run and go on and win this title. Again, Liverpool could have a very, very successful season in terms of winning, cups and obviously league titles, and hopefully they do that as well anyway. But Núñez has done everything but scored. Yeah, he has, absolutely 100%. Gomez was great tonight and kept getting in scoring situations. Yeah. Do you know what? I won't be against Arsenal, but I think against Burnley, I think we see Trent at DM and Gomez right back in the league. I do think we see that because Klopp's done it now a couple of times, and you think it's okay doing it in the middle of games, but I think he starts against Burnley with Trent in the 6, Gomez right back as well. But a much better press, but can be better, says Jack. Yeah, could be. Again, I think it was better than obviously what it was against Manchester United, but there's obviously, I think even, was it Bowen's goal with the press a little bit, died off a little bit, which again, look, it's understandable. I think when Liverpool were 2-0 up or 3-0 up at the time. So look, at the end of the day, it's going to be an interesting one. Same as most games then, Jack. As well. Yeah, no, absolutely. True Wigs, hope you're well, chat. Great game that. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You on later, chat? Jack probably be on later. Just having me scran. I'll be live at 11:30. Oh, so there you go then, chat. Go over to Jack's channel. Go over to Anfield Road TV and go and watch his video as well. But look, last few sentences from me then, because I'm dying by so again, apologies there was no West Ham preview yesterday. It was impossible for me to do yesterday. Literally, it sounded like a guinea pig half the time as well. So look, at the end of the day, most important thing, no injuries. Curtis Jones looks amazing at the moment. Harvey Elliott as well. Really, really, game by game improving and giving Jurgen a massive headache. Fulham now in the semi-final. And I think, again, speaking about Arsenal on Saturday, Jurgen has a massive headache on his hands. Does he go with Gravenberch? Does he go with Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott as well? And also one thing as well, I should say, I think tonight was a good indicator of what we see when Mo's not at AFCON, as Mo's gone to AFCON as well, with that front three tonight. I think that's a very interesting conversation as well. But yeah, Darwin good as well. As Jack said there, and I think the other lads said in the chat as well. Endo again, really, really good tonight. Yeah, he was good. To be fair, in the cup competitions, especially in this cup, he's been really, really good in terms of performances as well. So look, at the end of the day, if he can, get confidence in that, then happy bloody days as well. Anyway, but we will leave it there for tonight as well. Let me know your man of the matches in the comments as well before I do head off. I can see when the stream ends as well. For me, my man of the match, Curtis Jones. I think he was absolutely amazing tonight. But yeah, let me know your man of the matches in the comments if you're watching down below as well. I will reply to everyone if you are watching as well. But yeah, tomorrow will be preview show for Arsenal. Hopefully I'll try and get a couple of people on if anyone wants to pop on and have a chat about Arsenal as I'm about to die as well. So if you're new around here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Very much appreciated as always. But I've been Connor from the COP Council. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Arsenal preview. Ta-ra.